Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to more Crusader Kings 2 with the Vikings. And welcome back to our minor succession crisis, as my little shit of a half-brother has taken over about half my kingdom upon our father's death, and we have a little bit of a defensive pact going on as we're a touch threatening to the locals. So I'm gonna have to deal with that when I conquer the lot of them and proclaim myself Emperor of fucking Scandinavia. You know how it is. I need a bit more of the actual land and a second kingdom title, though. Probably gonna go for the Kingdom of Norway. Though how the hell my brother managed to actually both become independent and make this a proper kingdom, I don't know, because he should have just gotten a duchy or two and then I just didn't have the land, but it was under my rule, yet that didn't happen. I don't know. I really don't know. It's kind of maddening, honestly. And under most circumstances, I would just challenge him to a duel over this. But he's too young to duel, so I can't do that. And I can't declare war on him, because the council doesn't like that. Well, some of the council doesn't like it. It's 2 for, and 5 against. Until some of these favors wear off, and maybe we can get them on side after that, we're not going to be able to get them over to my side. And assassinating him, even if it will be possible, which it won't, because there's only about a 42% success chance that wouldn't help, because his heir is my son. Meaning, if I assassinated him, he would still be independent, just my son would be in charge. And we can't assassinate our own children in CK2 anymore, which I am very sad about. I enjoyed being able to assassinate my kids in this game. Rather unfortunate that I can't. So, for the time being, we're going to have to just kind of sit around and let things cool off, as a bunch of people leave this defensive pact against us. So, someone else has joined a faction to put a different person on my throne? My bastard half-brother over in Nodriki. They want him in charge. And the guy leading the faction likes me. I mean, what the hell? Speaking of, time to check out vassal opinions again. Chief of Nodriki. I could revoke his title, but that would brand me as a tyrant in the eyes of my other vassals. Again, sort by opinion. What part of sort by opinion do you idiots not understand? His own Gaster clan doesn't like me very much. We've already given him money to try and get him to like me. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a whole lot we can do about vassal opinions right now, beyond just wait for them to chill. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Some bishop is trying to usurp my title. Please die. Please die. And he did die. No trace leading back to me, neither. There's a lot of people leaving defensive pacts against me. Good. Very good. Additional funds from my spy master. She's worried it's too easy for spies to make their way into my home. Wants to take precautionary operations. Go on then. It's only 2 gold. And the only defensive pact left right now is a Christian one. They don't want to attack you. They don't want to attack you. They don't want to attack you. 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 God, is there anyone my council wants to let me attack right now, honestly? Do you somehow want to let me attack them first? Oh, for fuck's sake. What about this idiot? Yes, they're perfectly fine with attacking the Christians. That would bring in their neighbors, but fuck it. Fuck it. We need to start expanding a little bit. Ireland, you are mine. Call the men. We are going off on another Irish adventure. Now, get the boats ready to go. 47 boats. Get our men linked up here. And get the proper commanders in charge. I'm taking that particular flank. Take that one. You take that one. Get your asses on the boats. And land over there. Time to continue with Operation Conquer Ireland, goddammit. We could make our marshal like us a little more if we sent him some money. What do I want to give him? I'll send him a priceless work of art. This guy... He is a pagan and a warrior, so artwork might not be the best. We'll send him a small gift, rather than anything too significant. The fleet can keep moving on. And he didn't respond to our gift. What a dick. Honestly, what a dick. Our vessels are conquering some of the lands we would like to be conquering. So that's both good and bad. Eventually I'm going to have to start some wars to strip these vassals of territory. Because we don't want our subjects being too powerful. But for now, it's good that some expansion is happening. Let's play it safe and land our troops next door. And I'll attack from above. That way, no penalties. Time for you all to die. And I'll give myself brawny now. And sacrifice the bishop to Odin. Sacrifice their leader. Sacrifice one of the local leaders to Odin. Because it's become something of a family tradition that you have to sacrifice at least one person to Odin whenever you fight a war. That's just how it works, don't you know? While you idiots are busy running away, I am going to attack your homes. We'll just lay siege for the second phase, because unlike with pagan lands, that's something of a problem for keeping our troops intact is assaulting. I'll disband my ships though, so they can go home. Speaking of which, dear Paradox, why the actual fuck does CK2 not have naval combat? I've never gotten a satisfactory answer to that. I really haven't. The Independence faction has disbanded. And both of the factions we have right now are actually fairly weak. Considering I have a large number of my own troops I can call up in the event of a civil war. And, you know, in more than a few ways, I actually might welcome a little civil war. It'll give me an excuse to strip some traitors of their lands and give them to more loyal people. So I consider just provoking a civil war, but I don't think I will, actually. Peace, and I'll be having your lands now. Stand down the men. We have a bit more threat again. And wrong type of holding. I'll need to give someone a temple. Do I have any useless courtiers who would do well in that position? Let's see, you do not like me. Well, I don't seem to have any courtiers who fit, so I'll do what I usually do in this situation. And appoint a member of the court of one of my vassals. That position. You don't like me much, but it's only a temple, so it's not like it really matters. Plenty of duchies I can create. I can go after you immediately. But let's see. You, Mr. Petty King of Connacht. No, assassinating you would give that to the fucking Byzantine Empire. Let's not. I could just declare on you. That would bring in a couple of other people. But we could then start expanding a bit more in Ireland. I might hold off for now. The Wolf Warriors would like us to duel Chief Arnuas. Alrighty then. And my marshal, we really hate him. So, do I challenge my marshal to a duel? That's the next question. Why not? Might be fun, and we don't like him, so no reason not to issue the challenge. We have a very good chance of winning, too. Most of the council still doesn't want to let me attack my half-brother. Oh, and we apparently kill our marshal in that duel. Well, he shouldn't have challenged us to a duel then, or... Wait, we challenged him. He shouldn't have been a weakling then. That works better, clearly. What do we have as a subject that I want to give a title to? Because I need a marshal. Chief of Vermaland. He'll be a malcontent or a pragmatist, most likely. That didn't improve his opinion by a whole lot. He does not like us because too many held duchies. Send him some money. Send him to train troops in Upland. He's a pragmatist, thankfully, not a fricking malcontent. Okay, that puts us one more towards getting someone who will declare a war the way we want. Now, my Chancellor is a malcontent, unfortunately. We can't send him money to get him to like us more. He's the chief of a lot of things. I think Västergotland is going to have to be broken up. Time to start working on that. I need to break up the territory he controls. Time for a little bit of war to dissolve his holdings. Dal. Right there. So he holds all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Him holding 4 lands simultaneously is just too much. I might actually keep a few of them. These couple down here will probably be handed out to someone at some point or other. But we're gonna have all our men meet up in the middle of his lands. That way, we'll already be in position to crush him once we issue the ultimatum. And hopefully he forces the issue, so then I can take more than one piece of land off of him. I'm a horrible person, I know. That's 3,200 there, and actually we'll leave 2,000 there. 30, 22, 12. These guys are just going to do support, probably. Revoke the chiefdom of Dal. So, give me back the lands that I think you have too many of, or we will have war. And he's deciding to make an issue of it. War it is, then. We have 2 of your 4 territories under siege. Okay, as our troops ransacked that village, they uncovered an interesting relic he'd hidden away there. A magnificent painting that we have unearthed. I'll have that. You can knock down the walls there, you move up to there. "55% already. You move down to there. Apparently he's not even calling his troops up. He knows he's lost, but his pride demands that he fight on regardless. That's my interpretation anyways. He's just fighting this because his pride demands he do so. Not because he actually thinks he can win. He very much does not. My chancellor is croaked. We declared war on him to strip him of his titles. Chief of Jamtaland. I'll let him have the position. Right now I'm literally just using my council's way to make people like me more. And not giving the positions to people who'd be good at their jobs. Which is not something I do very often. Despite the fact that it is probably a pretty viable thing to do. Is appointing people to positions who are bad at them so that they don't take issue with it. I'm struggling to explain this, but basically I'm appointing them for political reasons, not for their actual skills. Okay, I don't have any good commanders I can appoint, so I'll leave that for another time. You should finish in just a second. Conquest of Gotland has ended inconclusively. Apparently, he holds Gotland now. 99% will take peace now. So, enforce demands. I have revoked Dal. Your low character is a subject of Greek plays. I accept your offer of peace. Well, fuck you. Stand down the men. Now, I can revoke one of his titles again. He has quite a few of them still. We're going to try and isolate him on Gotland if possible, where he won't have much power. So for now, revoke Skara. He's not going to like that, and will try and fight. So, we'll muster 3,000 men to take him out. Dal, there are many legends about the great man whose blood I share. A particular story has been circulating at court. Focuses on an epic feat where Ragnar proves his strength of character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate him. I shall strive to be more like him. I become just, and we get a temporary minor boost to vassal opinions. Excellent. Oh, he's decided to accept the decision to revoke Skara. Okay. My son seems to have a natural charm and a way with words. He becomes gregarious. For now, can I revoke another title? No. The vassals wouldn't like it. Let's see, what lands does he have now? Vestergotland, Finnevan, and Gotland. Let's see if I can do that with a plot. No, because we have a truce. But let's see if I can't bump him off and then revoke a title from his successor. Hey, I would like to plot to kill this man. Would you care to help me? Chief of Skara, yes. This courtier will help me if I give a bit of money. We have a decent chunk of change right now, so I'm gonna say yes. We'll get started on this plot to murder the vassal that we don't like and are trying to remove from existence now. Still, there's only the two of us willing to vote for a war against Nordriki. God damn it. That's very annoying. They don't want to attack Lycan for whatever reason. The previous enthusiasm for a war against our Irish neighbors appears to have dampened in a lot of cases. That's unfortunate. I would like to destroy Lycan. A lot of our neighbors around here are not interested. Basically, the council doesn't want to let us conquer them. They will accept vassalization, though. I hadn't even considered offering these people vassalization. If we can get them into our realm diplomatically, then all the better. No need to expend our own troops fighting wars if we can just ask them politely to become our subjects. Or ask them politely and courteously remind them that we have a very large army to use against them, should they decide it's not in their interests. I'll probably end up setting up a few duchies over there, though. And apparently we gain threat for asking people to be our vassals. Gotta be honest, I think that's kind of dumb. I really do. It's just idiotic that that would generate threat. It's not like we are conquering them. We're literally asking nicely, would you please become my vassal? That's not the sort of thing that you would think of being seen as threatening. At least not in my opinion. Yet, apparently it is. Petty King of Jylland. Can't be asked for vassalization, but basically, bar a single county, and our asshole brother, that's going to get us all of Sweden and Norway under us. Lock up the priest, as always. Our heir needs to be educated. Struggle. He needs a very martial education if he's going to run this particular empire. And I will assign myself as his guardian, so that we can have a bit more control over his future. Now that we have literally got you surrounded on all sides, he doesn't want to become our vassal still. You are going to have to wait to become vassalized, it looks like. But now, they still don't want to let me attack him. For my half-brother, I may end up having to wait until he is of age, and then simply fight a duel with him. Can we form Norway? I could, but I don't have enough gold. Apparently. I need 358 gold to form Norway. It might be a good idea to save up money and form Norway. I'm not probably going to be doing any declaration of war. All of our offer vassalization that we just went through has given us a lot of threat. 22 in fact, so there won't be any wars anytime soon. I hold one of the 3 lands in there. I won't be creating duchies right now in the parts of land which I myself hold a bit of. Not just yet anyways. I won't be doing anything with you. We'll just see how that plot comes along. Sigurdr. Yeah. I'm going to need to get a bunch of money because I want to divide up Norway into just being ruled by vassals rather than having a bunch of counts that I have to deal with. So I'll divvy that up. My vassals are quite fine with me declaring war on that last Norwegian who will not bend the knee, though. They'd even be fine with me forcing vassalization on Denmark, but that would result in quite a massive defensive league forming against me. There's a little one with that guy, so I'll leave him be for now. and just save up money to be able to create some vassals so that I can assign some of my dukes. Assign some of my counts to dukes, rather, and have fewer vassals that way. Okay. High Chiefess of Vestland has declared conquest on the Chief of Kalin. One of those islands that are somewhere between Iceland and Scotland. Kaliu, or it's called. I don't remember what the actual name of that place is, but she's going after that. This is yet another person who will need to be stripped of a lot of titles eventually, because they are a pain in the ass. But seriously, why is it you specifically are so reluctant to become my vassal? I literally own the entire rest of freaking Norway. You should be eager to be put under my protection. And instead, you are just being a stubborn twat about it. Poisoned wine will kill that douchebag whose titles we're trying to take away. And then we can strip titles from his successor. Let's see. Jarl Cole of Vestlandet. Wrong thing. Find characters. Let's check my known plots. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, none of those I'm particularly bothered about. We have some threats spread all over, though. Lower tribal organization is going to be gone soon, though. Though we still have a few vassals that are not particularly fond of me. But he's gonna die soon. The rest of these folks, I'll just have to deal with them being negative for now, quite frankly. I've become close friends with the Chief of Vermaland. Nice. Time to get back to real life, apparently. And I'll take that 20 prestige. He did not drink the wine. Curses. What is it with this idiot and not drinking the wine? How dare he not die? Okay. And that's right, we were told we were supposed to duel this guy. I'd almost forgotten. Mayor Toad calls from the other side of the dining hall, changing me to a flighting toad. He's hit me with a smirk, saying, "It's hardly a warrior more cowardly and feeble as the one shrinking between my legs." He's kind, ambitious, slothful. So... Mayor Tok. Brave, gregarious, ambitious, kind, slothful. I'm going to insult his accomplishments, I think. The thought of you managing to accomplish something is as scary as it is laughable. You've done nothing but sit on your ass and insult your betters since you were born. So there. I lost my temper. Seeing that I was unable to rebuke his insults, the crowd quickly sided with him, ensuring his victory. At the very least, after I admit defeat, he calms down, orders a drink from both of us, ensuring that it was all done in good fun, and it was not his intention to seriously offend me. I lose prestige and renown. Lovely. We've challenged our friend there to a duel. Let's see how it goes. It's a good day for a duel. Enough he's lying face down in the snow as I've seen fit to injure him. Clan sent... So, what do we do? What's my opinion of him? -2. We're not fond of him, but we don't hate him. So I'll just walk away victorious and let him keep his head and his life. Right, now, I will rank up in our society into a warrior from merely a fledgling. So, rank me up then. My vassals are going at each other, trying poison wine again for our murder spree, apparently. Good, good. He didn't take it lightly and has sworn to avenge his defeat. We become bitter rivals. Make him a person of special interest, I think. If we're rivals, I would like to know what he's up to. I am now known as the Just. And I have been promoted to a veteran, apparently. Apparently, I was already a warrior, and now a veteran. We still have to rank up to hero. I haven't achieved hero rank with any of my previous subjects. And our vassal was mysteriously killed. Excellent. The new one likes me, though. Or is that the wrong... That's the wrong bit of land, isn't it? Dal. Check the history of the title. Mr. Gautland. Down here. And he also doesn't like me. So I can immediately begin my plot to revoke his title. once the game realizes I finished the old one. Let's see. Revoke. Mr. Gautland, Finid, and Wedden. I'll leave him with just Mr. Gotland itself as my plan. Get me one more person on side, and then I can revoke his title. What the hell? Apparently I have to have at least 80% plot power to revoke his title. I'm only going to be able to get up to 78%. Well, we'll keep trying, and maybe I'll be able to convince more people to come on board eventually. We'll see how this goes. It's 79.2. I just need a little bit more. Come on. Can't I get at least 1% more in my favor here? That's all I need. 1% more plot power. But apparently I'm not able to get that. And there's still 4 years to go until I can duel my half-brother and claim Nordriki back for myself. And the stupid bastard even managed to lose the little bit of Ireland he inherited to Lygan. Let's see. Some kid that was being tutored under my watch has become a fortune builder. That's nice. The King of Serbia wants a non-aggression pact. He's too far away to matter for now. Go on. We've still got a truce, so I can't attack what's left of this particular kingdom just yet. Don't suppose you'd be interested in becoming my vassal? Didn't think so. Didn't think so. Our spy master's just usurped herself a title. Alright, I'll keep an eye on her. I have to make sure she doesn't try anything. I don't suppose you've changed your mind. Nope. And some of my stupid vassals are trying to fight Saxony. How many men does he have? Just 1,000. So, do you know what? I am going to... Let me find this war. Not the country, the war. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Something where I can offer to join my vassal's wars. But I don't know where that is at. I would love to just jump into his war. I really would. Sorbia, hello. You're going to be a bit of a headache for me later, aren't you? Especially since you own part of Scandinavia now. Again, how do I offer to join wars? How? I know it's an option. I've done it before, but I don't know how. Hypothetically speaking, if I wanted to construct a great work here in Upland, statue of my ruler, a grand fortress, great walls, a great harbor. Royal Palace, Grand Mausoleum, Great Stone Circle. A Royal Palace might be kind of nice, but I need 2,500 to be able to do that. Since I can't figure out how, I guess I'm not joining his war. Shame. He's come out of hiding. Well, I'm bored, so let's duel him again. We win, and he dies. He was just that terrible, I guess. Well, there goes my There goes my rival, rather, not my vassal. He might have been my vassal, I'm not sure. You... let's see. When was he born? That I need to check. If there's any way I can see it. Offer to join war against the chief of Varde, wherever that is. And I'll come to that. France is still looking as terrifying as ever, I see. They still own basically the whole of Western Europe, minus Lombardy, and Saxony has gone and conquered York. The Kingdom of York, that is. The British Isles are looking a little bit fucked up at the moment. We're going to have to deal with them eventually. Wolf warriors, duel this person. One of their usual requests, then. least I think that's what it said. Duel. Oh. That would be why we can't duel this person, and she's pregnant. So I'll have to wait on my duel. My wife has not been herself. Court physician, get your ass in here. I will praise my court physician to the court, because he has done such a good job of curing the wife. Now, was that... Okay. Short range is going away, fortunately, so I'll have my nice long range buff back in about 7 years. My vassals are forming alliances again, of course. Okay, someone just declared a subjugation war in Nordriki. Who was that? It's one of my vassals. Oh dear. If he wins that, he'll become independent. Let me check something. He has 540 men. My brother has 872. Verend. Where's Verend? Which one of these territories is that? Down here? I think I'll be keeping it for now. Actually, and no, you can't have my title. He's one of the ones who really likes me. And he's my friend, and he already has a title. So the -5 won't mean much. Only about 3 years to go until we can challenge my half-brother to a duel. And then take over Nordriki myself. Some inheritance stuff. I need a new chancellor. Hey, would you like to be on the council? I would like you to like me. So I want you on the council. Have an honorary title as well. You really don't like me, so I want to do something about that. we've been at peace for too long. I lose 2 prestige every month. I'm at peace and not raiding. Chief of Bijarma. Over in the ass end of nowhere. And we accidentally insulted a vassal. No, revolt leader, you may not marry my half-sister. I don't remember who you people are. But since I don't remember who you are, fine. Go ahead and get married. Fine, fine. Pillage my shit, whatever. Imund the Adventurer. I can tell him to stop raiding me and negotiate for it, but I can't be bothered, honestly. I really can't. Now, we have finally got someone who's willing to get on board with my plot to revoke some titles again. So, revoke that chiefdom, please. I'll get my men ready to go. About 4,500. Yes, yes, I will fight a war with you. Get down there and start slaughtering them. King of Pannonia wants to marry my half-sister. Fine. I have more important things to worry about right now than the frickin' King of Pannonia. Got him out of there. Move over to the next place. Attack that. 93%. Is that enough? Apparently not. Go murder Gotland then. I'll put you on the council. That should placate another vassal well enough. Hopefully. I'll accept our puppy. Hello, Hunter. That is his name. Yes. We're done. I revoke another title. Now, I am going to revoke Vestergautland. I won't be revoking Gotland, because that would make my vassals have problems with me. But now I have a few titles I need to give away. See, Vestergotland and Dal. Those are going to be given up. Let's check my court. You, kid, get a title. Chiefdom of Dal. Now, who else? This courtier, temperate, gregarious, brave, underhanded rogue, he'll do. Vestergotland, go away. Now, the Jarldom of Vestergotland. I hold one title within it, but oh well. I'm going to keep that, but actually, no, I have to strip him of Gotland before I do that. Let's check which duchies I have right now. Ostergotland. I hold the duchy, but it's within my brother's realm, so I'll have to wait on that. Let's see. Vestergotland, Chiefdom of Nirike, and Chiefdom of Dal are what's going with it. So in that case, he's still my vassal. Gotland, are you part of any particular duchy? The Duchy of Gotland, which is just its own thing and contains only Gotland. Of course. Of bloody course. Now, I am issuing for a challenge at the lodge. Come on, then. And I'll be a magnanimous victor. Now, I would like to duel you since you're no longer pregnant. And get that done. I'm not going to murder you. But I will do that. And Nordriki is winning their war. And then push back my stupid vassal who decided to fight that. It really was quite dumb of them. Really, really was. Now, do I have any other overpowered vassals whose titles I want to revoke? Two titles is fine. Actually, let's look at this from my vassal list. Not seeing anyone who seems overly powerful. Wait, Helgoland. Far fewer people who hate me now, but you, here in Helgoland, this person has 3 titles. Apparently. These 2, and what's the third? Helgoland. Yeah, he has 1 title down here as well. That guy has 3 titles, even if his lands are split up. I may have to do something about him. I will plot to revoke this. Or will I? He likes me at the moment. He does like me. I might hold off on attempting to revoke his title, just so I don't upset the nice situation I'm in of having a vassal there who has a positive opinion of me. If that ever changes, then I would, of course, start plotting to revoke his title, but for the time being, I'm more inclined to just leave it be, really. You suck? My chancellor, this guy, has just revoked another title. Yeah, he's getting to be dangerous. He is. I think I might have to start working on revoking one of his titles. My spy master also has 3 for herself, but this guy, he has 4. He's got 4 that he currently holds. Agadir. Or is that not him? No, it is. It is. 1, 2, 3. This one just above Agadir. So he's got that, that, and something way over there. I didn't even know he had that. Well, he can keep that. I'm not bothering him about it. And I'm even willing to let him keep the stuff over there. But I have to insist that he hand over Ragnar Lothbrok. And I may end up having to revoke a few more of his titles and just put someone else in charge. Although, we won't be able to muster enough plot power to revoke his titles, so for now I'll just have to leave it be, I think. Someone else joined the defensive pact. People are joining it just as we're ticking down. That's annoying. Subjugation of Lapland war ongoing up there. Right. Alright. I'll swallow my pride. I don't like swallowing my pride. It doesn't taste very good, but fine. Is the Chief of Gotland. He has the balls to demand a title from me. Hilarious. Truly hilarious. Any chance we could kill him and just have his title redistributed? I'm gonna give it a shot. And success here should basically be a given. Where is it? Great Tribal Festival. Possibly. I think I will, once we're able. But this plot to kill is going to work out easily. Conquest of something something on Pictland. Yeah, you have fun with that. Poisoned wine. Always love the classics, right? Classics are always good. And now, as someone else took over in Vesterfold, someone else who is willing to become my vassal. So let's do this. Diplomatically, now, all of Norway is under my rule. He didn't drink the wine, and he knows now. That's just GTFO, if he's gonna go crazy like that. And now let's hold a great festival. See if we can't get some people in for this. Okay, we've only had like 1 or 2 refusals so far. Very good indeed. And yes, you are very welcome to show up for my festival, where we do festival things. And I am going to go hunting. People are still joining that defensive pact, even though I'm approaching only 10%. 12th of January 802. He was born. So next January, my half-brother will be of age, and I can challenge him to a duel to take all of Noriki for myself. Then my empire will effectively be back at what it was during my father's reign, with the exception of the one province in Ireland that we lost. And Noriki wins another war there. I'm gonna put us on the fastest speed just so I can get to January. Reasonable speed. Now, prisoners. How do I sacrifice you to the gods? Because that's what I want to do, sacrifice them to the gods. And we don't have enough for now to level up again. I need another 1,050 for that. A game of drinking. Someone wants to talk about patience. Alright. Talk to me about patience then. I will become patient. My sister and the King of Serbia, okay? Have fun being married. And please don't try and murder any of my future descendants to take my title or anything. Thank you in advance. I'll drop us down to 3 speed now. My vassal is known as the Cruel. And again, someone's attacking him. You've been at peace too long. I'll deal with that eventually. Let's see, the vassal who doesn't like me. Is complaining that the chiefess of Gotland is in jail. Fine, she can stop being in jail, I guess. Apparently, I can't revoke her title, though. Can't even plot to revoke it, because it's her only title. That's annoying. "12th of January, brother dearest will be of age." He's of age now. But he's involved in a war, so my duel is going to have to wait. But now the council is on board if I wanted to fight a war. Okay, he has made peace all of a sudden, so let's kick off with the strong claim duel. I will be taking Nordriki for myself now. There isn't a thing he can do about it. I think he understood the humiliation he would suffer by declining. The courier suggests the duel will take place soon. He swings his axe clumsily, and I keep sidestepping his attacks. "Is it worth it?" I shout, noticing his face glistening with sweat. He only growls in response. "So be it," I declare. "Meet your maker, brother." I don't really feel like being merciful is a very Viking thing to do, so we're just going to tell him he brought about his own death. We win the duel, he dies. I become a tribal kinslayer. -3 opinion, -5 opinion, plus 15 attraction opinion. Pretty good, actually. I have just usurped Nordriki. And our massive empire is ours again. So I can improve a few things. My tech points. And there we go. Now, we can now reform the Germanic faith. I am going to do that. But first I'm going to save the game again. Do a Germanic faith reform. And I can actually decide how I want it to look. A little bit different. The nature feature. What do I want to go for? Unyielding. Armies are stronger when defending their home territories. Resistant to proselytizing. Great holy wars are allowed. Warmongering. We don't receive opinion penalties for raised levies. Great holy wars allowed. The rulers are extremely aggressive. Lose prestige for being at peace. Yeah, I tend to play a very militaristic, aggressive type of empire, so that just fits me. Doctrine. Sons of Ragnarok. Sons of Ragnarok. Paired invasions, fleets can navigate rivers, ship maintenance reversed, looters prefer coastal counties. Next. What do I want? We have divine marriage. Basically, incestuous marriages are allowed and considered a divine union. So we could do basically Viking Targaryens. Polygamy is allowed. Our concubines are additional wives. Meritocracy. Heir designation is allowed. Stability. Short reign penalties disabled. Rulers can spend piety to improve courtier attributes. Religious tax. Taxation of different religious groups is allowed. Monasticism. You can ask subjects to take vows in order to disinherit them. Priests have to be celibate. Syncreticism. Gain sympathy by decision. Whatever that actually says. Astrology. Assign zodiac traits on birth. Agnatic clans. Agnatic law is enforced. Open succession is unlocked. Female characters aren't allowed on the council. Matrilineal marriages are not allowed. Equality. Absolute cognatic law is enforced. Female rulers are not penalized. Or enatic clans. Effectively the opposite, where only women can inherit. That would be pretty funny, but I don't think so. Let's see. Bloodthirsty gods. Sacrifice to the gods. Viking succession. What does that mean, though? Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to have to Google this. So hold on a second while I do my Googling. I'm thinking I might go with stability, actually. So that we don't have to deal with the short rain penalty. But at the same time, there are just so many of these that I would love to have, but I can't have them all. What do I want? Equality? Absolute cognatic law. Possibly. Possibly. I don't know. What do I want? God, this is just such a hard decision. Not really sure. I don't want agnatic clans or enatic clans because I don't want to lock male or female rulers out of a position. But at the same time, equality, it's not one of the more interesting things. Bloodthirsty gods is also an option. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna do the reform, and then if it doesn't unlock the laws of succession that I want to have, I'll probably reload the game and do this over again until I can get it right. Just so you're aware of that. Let's see here. I think unrelenting. Oh, I only control I don't control enough of the holy sites to be able to do anything about this, unfortunately. I need a third. So I can't actually reform the faith yet. But that's what I will go with when I can. These guys don't have many men. I can get a few vassals in Denmark, maybe. Finn, at the very least. Then Jutland. And I will declare war on. Fighting someone, they're fighting someone. They don't want anything to do with it. You are still pretending you're a bloody king. Not impressed by that. Alright. High Chief Asshole. Yeah. I'm not just going to take Jutland, I'm going to straight up subjugate all of them. I think. Call up my men. Actually, all of these guys can be stood down. They're too far away to matter. And I also have 6 pieces of land that need to be given away. Let's see if I can't find appropriate people to give them to. Okay, you'll do. Atlantic title. That'll do. Now, anyone in your court you can give a title to? You're not heir to anything, so sure. 14. I'll have to deal with the vassal limit problem at some point, but my ruler's young enough, it shouldn't be too big an issue. I can get the other 4 afterwards. For now, I need to gather my men for the war that we're about to fight. That's over in Ireland. I do not care about Ireland. I'll care about Ireland once I own more of it, but for now, I do not. My very big army here can now move out and begin Operation Squish Their Asses, as I'm calling it. To a duel against the King of Bohemia. That'll have to wait until after the war, I'm afraid. we've already gotten ourselves halfway to victory. Now, let's move on over to their main lands and utterly crush these assholes. Who are stupid enough to think they can win against us. The fools. Sacrifice to Odin now. Launch an assault and continue letting them do what they like in Ireland, I guess. Yep. It's just Ireland where these defeats are happening, I'm pretty sure. And once I occupy all their lands, we'll be done. Get over there. And now, I claim all of it. Stand down the army. Prisoner release en masse. I'm going to have to wage war on Saxony at some point just to link up my territory. Even though they're probably rather on the strong side. Well, I say that, it's only 1.7k. I could probably destroy Saxony and take all of their lands in one fell swoop if I wanted. Wait, since when do I have raised army levies? Okay, now sure. But if I did that, it'd have to be another generation. For now, I'd have to settle for the couple of pieces of Saxony we'll need to link up our territories. Now, you want to be my vassal? Thank you for that. Religion. I need more piety. 750 in total, actually. And I'm not in any position to do anything about that right now. You guys head over to there. My threat has just skyrocketed thanks to that vassalization and war. I should probably cool off a little bit, frankly. But I can't resist the urge to ask more people to be my vassals in order to expand our territory peacefully. Just because it's so ironic that a Viking would be expanding diplomatically. Now, everyone is joining a defensive pact against me. We're at 40% threat. I'm gonna see if I can't diplomatically secure the rest of Denmark, though, minus that. But eventually, I'm going to... but for the most part, I'm gonna have to just let these people cool off. Everyone's joining that defensive pact. And I'm not going to ask for help managing my titles. I'm going to do it myself because I want to make sure the right titles get given away. Rather than something I actually want to keep. This guy would make a decent vassal. I'll give that away. Now I need 3 more that we give up before we're okay. So now, let's find a vassal and look at their court. Find us people who really like me. The game doesn't seem to understand that concept. Whatever. Honestly. These two are still fighting it out. I'll have to wait for them to finish before I can go on that whole diplomatic thing again. And once I have all Denmark under my control, and I get Scania, and these couple of provinces down here, once I get all of that, that will be enough that I don't need to expand any further. False religion. People do not wish to swear fealty to me. Pity. But I'll have to expand into their realm eventually. Just not quite yet. King of Novgorod wants a betrothal to my half-sister. No. How's no sound? You okay with no? Oh, you're coming to my territories to try and cause problems here, are you? Well, let me show you what I think of that. I think you're going to die. I do, in fact, think you will die. That didn't apparently delay them enough for me to actually do anything. But now I'm going to hold a great blot to have a massive sacrifice of all my prisoners. One of my vassals that's Christian gave me money to not participate. Generous of them. stand down the army, I guess. Human sacrifice time. Let's go. Sacrifice. 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 And that's it for the sacrificing for now. And have a little questionable behavior while we're at it, apparently. And lunatic who is on fire. Because why the hell not? And more questionable behavior. Because of course. Now, okay. I need to deal with the last couple of titles that I have to give out. Let's see. Cola. Must be one. I need two more. So now, Chief of Chem, one of his courtiers, can be given a title. Lapland, yes. Now show me my vassals. And show me their courts. That will do. I'll see your court. This courtier is my chancellor's son. He's not the heir to anything. So I can give him some land. Skara, yes. Do. That will do. Our vassal over on Gotland likes us a bit more now. I'll let you become my vassal now. It's going to be a powerful person with 3 lands to their name. But I want to unite Denmark under me. And doing it diplomatically is the most sensible way. You can have the martial education focus. And I am still your guardian of my heir in this case. Our threat has gone back up because of that. But I have Denmark as one of my lands now. And no, the King of Saxony is not interested in being my vassal. I'd like to duel the King of Bohemia for my society thing, but he's at war with someone, so that'll have to wait. You're not interested? How about you? No. You? No. So it looks like we'll have to take the rest of Finland by force, and that's gonna have to wait until we don't have as much threat as we currently do. But I think this is where we're going to end this particular stream. I've been going for a little over 2 hours now, and I think we've reached a decent stopping point. The unification of Scandinavia is coming along very well indeed. We have most of Denmark. We'll have to go after Saxony a few times in order to unite them. And I'm still about 300 pieties short of being able to set up a new religion. And we need to get enough gold to create a bunch of duchies so I can get myself below my vassal limit. But this will do it for this time. So, this has been DarkPhoenix Gaming. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Crusader Kings 2 Wrath of the North. And if you've enjoyed this, then I hope you'll join me next time. And if you're catching this on YouTube and want to see them live in the future, I stream these over on Twitch, usually on Sundays at 1 PM Eastern Standard Time. So, come check me out for that sometime. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. I'll see you then.